Okay, with the number one trending topic in Kenya right now, I think the number one trending topic in Kenya right now is the teen pregnancies. And that one has resulted from the photo of the so many teens that are going for their KCSE exams with pregnancies and with kids, especially in Homa Bay.
Imagine
Our in-laws.
Story for
another day. Now my friend Kentis is really feeling personal about this issue. Actually, it should be personal for everyone that has a teenage daughter, teenage brother, or teenage sister, or teenage friend or neighbor around. So she has really been wanting to talk about this, and I think this is a chance for us to talk about this and her to also express her views on what she really thinks about this teen pregnancy issue. Yes.
Yeah, I'm honestly very furious about the whole thing, because we are always advocating for abstinence, nini, and all, but fact is children are having sex. So it's time we had the sex talk. And I think if you are having any 10-year-old, 11, 12, 13, you should have had this conversation with them. Number one, children are having sex. We should, at this moment, we should be talking contraceptives. And those who want to abstain, I think the information should be put for them out there, because it is also possible to abstain. Then I think those who are involved and are older, anyone above 20 who is making a teenager pregnant should just be made liable. I think parents, I have my issue, my greater burden is with the parents of teenagers. One, in the event that your daughter is made pregnant, you find most of them opt to settle it at kiwaze. So this guy who is, or this mama, okay, mostly if the lady is pregnant, is the guy who is responsible. Anakupea 10k ama 5k, then they are like, oh, tutalea mtoto nini. That is bribing you, and your daughter's future has been messed up. Because no matter what, they can still catch up with the rest, but no matter what, it's never the same, because they have a responsibility of a child. So I think parents should stop settling this thing outside na kuelewana. Those things, because if this man is still outside, there are other teenagers who are still vulnerable. You are still exposing other teenagers to danger. Then finally, please, parents, know your child. Talk to your child. There are children you can talk to and explain these things, and they understand. And even the good book says, if you lead your children in the ways of the Lord, they will never depart from it. Same with sex education. If you are talking to your child about sex at 10 years, 12 years, they have the information with them. So in the event they are met with such things like sexual advances, even some of the girls are touched badly, like are being molested, but they don't know that is molestation. Yeah, msichana anashikwa tu huku kwa matiti, anafikiria it is okay. That is sexual harassment. But because they don't have this information, they find it is okay, and then it escalates. Before they know it, they are pregnant. So parents, we have our children that we can talk to. We have children that we need to spank. Kiboko haikuwa iwa mtu. Mimi nikasema zile viboko nilipigwa juu ya wavulana. Guys, story for another day. But they keep it locked on this channel, because there is just so much to tell and talk and discuss. Then finally, there are these kids who are prayer items, because kiboko isaidi kuogea kisaidi. Huyo tu you just wende pray, wende kesha. Mzazi, please go to kesha and pray for your child. It is bad. It's bad.
Okay, I support my friend Kentis. We should not let sex talk be a taboo subject anymore. I think we already passed that stage. Let's be open with our children, with our teenagers, with our girls and our boys. Tell them the consequences of early sex, and also explain the consequences of making a girl pregnant while you're still young, or getting pregnant while you're still young. We should also put all this information out there for them to know. When I get pregnant while I am 15, I will have to stay at home for maybe 2 years because a kid needs to breastfeed for, the doctor says,
6 months, but 1 year.
Yeah, you have to stay.
But you also just need to recover. I imagine a 14-year-old having a baby. it will take longer for them because their body was not even ready for that.
Yeah, true. So we should actually put all this information to them, and then we should also spend a lot of time with our children. You know, and I think Matiang'i is really trying to help. Is it Matiang'i anymore? It is Madam Amina. But I think this started with Matiang'i. He tried to really give us a lot of time with our children during holidays. Let us utilize that time. Watoto wasifike kwa nyumba, the next thing you're shipping them to Ushago,
or to an auntie,
or to camps. You don't get to sit down and really get to know your kids. And then life in Kenya is very expensive. We all have to work for our kids, but please don't go to work for kids that you are not even taking care of. By the time you're bringing the butter at home, there is no one to even use the butter you're bringing. Yeah, you should actually spend more time with your kids as much as you can. Get to know them, talk to them. You know, at times you can try to talk to your kids, but you see they are not opening up. But I know, there is this cousin that my kid really talks to. You can use this cousin to get to talk to your child, to know what are the issues she's really facing, what are the issues he's struggling with. It is not just about the pregnancies. Maybe even these young boys are involved with older women that we don't know of. And we are not saying teenagers are not making girls pregnant, but we are saying they are more likely to be met. These cases are more likely to be, girls are more likely to be made pregnant by older women because of the lifestyle that has been portrayed by social media that looks like the perfect lifestyle for a girl that is what? A girl that anajitambua. We want to have role models that do not hawaambatani na mifuko yetu. So
we want to slay in holidays, vacations.
Yes, we need
Bahamas, Santorina,
Yes.
Now you are at 19-year-old, you start people kwenda Santorina. Your parents, the only vacay they know is Ushago. Santorina.
Yeah. So I think as a parent, learn to ask your kids questions. Where are you getting this from? I am seeing you with a new sweater. And then they say, Mom, I bought this at 50 bob in Tindwa. Where did you get the 50 bob? Because it starts with 50 bob. And kids have a way, they like testing you. They want to come with a 50 shillings thing. Then you don't ask. Then they come with 100 shillings something, and you do not ask. They come with a Kabambe phone. Then before you know it, they have an iPhone that you're not even bothering to. Actually what most parents say is, "Huyu sijui anatoanga wapi vitu." But if it's your teenage daughter,
parent ni criminal.
Don't say that. No parent is criminal. They're just too busy. You need to ask your children where they're getting things, where they are going, who they are going with. Don't always be. Some parents don't know how to say no to their children. Mom, I'm going out with friends. Yes, you're not asking who are you going with, what are you going to do, what is being served in where you're going. Because some go there, they're given something that is laced. They drink. They are raped.
They're
taken advantage of. They don't even know how to come home and report. If an older guy rapes a small girl, maybe the thing they'll tell her is, you wanted it. Why did you come here? Why did you come here? So they sit down and say, why did I go? Why did I go there? How can
they start blaming themselves? Yeah, in reality, that was a crime.
Yes. And then I think we should actually start discussing options. What are the options to other options? Yes. We have we cannot just be talking about abstinence, because as my friend Kent said, that the party has already
begun. We are too late for the
party. So what are the other options? We need to start discussing safe sex. We need to start discussing family planning and contraceptives. And I'm not saying all kids need to be advised to use contraceptives or pills, but every parent know their children. Among your children who you can talk to about abstaining, and they will
especially the sexually active one.
Yes.
The one
do not
do the contraceptive talk with them.
Yes.
Those who look like they late bloomers, you can do an abstinence talk with them.
Yes.
Because most of them lack information. They don't know they can actually abstain. One or two, because everyone is having sex.
They
so
also
it's
need
like
to,
a new thing in town.
yeah, you need to actually give them option. And if you know, because you know, they say if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you know your kid is having sex, put them on contraceptive. Then you can start struggling with talking to them about using condom, because contraceptive doesn't actually help. I mean, the pill doesn't help everything, because there is also STDs, STIs, and AIDS. But you need to put them on contraceptive first. Then you can start talking to your child about using condoms, because yeah, safe sex, practicing safe sex. And these are for kids that do not listen completely, do not ignore them, and do not feel embarrassed to talk to your kids about this, because you feel, what will my friends think about, because what will your friends think about, what will you feel, how will you feel when your kid dies of AIDS, how will you feel when your kids dies or giving birth? Because I cannot say, I'm not saying that at my age giving birth I'm any safer, but I am saying, imagine a 14-year-old child pushing a baby from her vagina.
It is risky.
It is very, very...
That is, I think it's one of 1,000 ways to die.
You don't make me laugh. This is not a laughing matter. So I think as parents we need to we also need to raise each other's kids. When you don't just pass your neighbor's
yeah
kid.
If you see my kid in a club, call me. Yeah, don't say ooh koapa. Then you hook my kid with a sponsor, please.
Yeah, we should tulee watoto wa wenzetu. We should raise each other's kids, that like we were raised. When we were growing up, yeah, when you see a kid doing the wrong thing, just tell them. You know, hii maneno ya kusema mimi jirani hawezi ambia mtoto wangu kitu is what is breeding all this that is happening right now. Because kids only want to hide from their parents. They cannot even hide from their neighbor or anything. Because okay, what authority do they have over me? So I think we should talk to our kids about this, and we should also lay out the consequences of having early sex. I think for today that is enough, but keep it locked. We're going to...
There's another... This discussion is continuing. We'll be having another episode because of time, and also because we don't really need to bore you out on this matter. But please keep it locked. Ask your friends to watch, like our page, and subscribe to our videos. Then watch out for the next part of this. This is just part 1. But we would love to hear from you. We would like to know if you are having sex education, sex talk with your younger ones, with your siblings and all. Right?
All right. Thank you for watching. Let me go and check if my boy is thinking about sex.
Thank you for watching. But I don't have a boy who is thinking about sex, but I'm just wondering, are you thinking about sex? Tell me. I need your feedback. Subscribe and let me your comments. Please, kindly be open, be candid. We would love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.